movie that just came out, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, was recently banned in Saudi Arabia and the UAE. And now why did they ban it? In one of the scenes of the movie, people spotted a trans kids flag. As you can see here, this is a flag hung up that says protect trans kids with the trans colors on the flag. And I guess this is a kid that they're talking about from the scene. Now the reason why Saudi Arabia and the UAE banned it is because they hold traditional values. And this goes against their values. Because the target audience of this movie is mostly going to be kids. And these countries that banned it believe that by including this in the scene that they're trying to promote it. And they're trying to use it in a way to spread their agenda, especially because they didn't actually say anything about it, and it was never publicized as something that they were going to do prior to releasing the movie. They just threw it in there and people ended up spotting it, but clearly many weren't too happy about it, which is why it got banned from these countries.
God struck a church down in Spencer, Iowa, completely leaving it in flames, but when you see why he did it, it'll start to make more sense. A church in Spencer, Iowa was recently struck down by lightning on a clear summer day. This church, originally built 160 years ago, was left in complete ruins and has now had to close down their services. The pastor of this church has some pretty questionable views on God, which can indicate why God had burned this down. Let's take a look at one of the clips of the pastor sharing his viewpoints on the Bible and God.
Why are all those contradictions in the Bible? Well, because it was written down by people over a period of about 1,500 years. And I am one who does not believe it was dictated by God.
After looking into the church's Facebook page, it's clear that the pastor does not believe in God's word whatsoever. And this church being burned down was a response from God himself. In Ezekiel 25:17, it says, "And I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes. And they shall know that I am the Lord when I shall lay my vengeance upon them." God does not take blasphemy lightly, and it seems like he is now judging wicked congregations.
Hey guys, here is the moon behind all of these disgusting chemicals. Barium, aluminum, a bunch of other toxic Here's the moon. If the moon is a solid rock, right? The moon is a solid rock. How can we see blue behind it? How? It's way out in outer space, about 235,000 kilometers away in deep, dark space, and it's a huge rock. How the fuck do we see blue behind it when it's only a half moon? Think.
This is where humans are headed within the next 5 years. Let's go. At this moment in 2023, we've already had disclosed that craft not originating from Earth has been in our skies for a very long time and was kept secret out of fear of panic within the masses. We also know that OBEs or astral projection is real, as it's now becoming a common fact and was disclosed in CIA documents. The whole planet now is being given knowledge kept by the government in preparation for a mass disclosure of everything. We are being prepared to mesh with the rest of galactic society that has been waiting for this moment, and then we will have first contact with the Galactic Federation and then mesh our society with their societies. We will then become galactic citizens and have access to the mass knowledge of the universe and interact with other beings who want to share their knowledge openly with us as well. Let's get this straight, there will be no more money, all egotistical leadership will be gone, and all humans will see each other as one because we realize we are one species and regarded as one species. We will also have to change our history textbooks to mesh in galactic history and who we really are in our true history of the planet, as well as adapting our culture, religions, our sciences, as now we know the truth and we have to tell the truth. The planet will be healthy and we will be healthy in return. So if you're ever in a bad mood, just remember that we are on the brink of the biggest moment in human history.
These celebrities fail their lie detector tests?
Are you a part of the Illuminati? Yes. No, I'm not. Did that come up as a lie when I said yes? Yes, that's true. Oh, see? That means I'm not.
You sure about
that?
that?
I said yes. I'm just kidding. Don't try to work the system.
Exactly.
Are you all in a secret Illuminati-like club?
No.
Is it because you can't tell me if you are?
No.
Don't be suspicious. Don't tell me.
Is that true, Sam?
Inconclusive. Can you imagine?
Bro.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Are you a part of the Illuminati?
No. Are
you in the Illuminati? You're a very angry person. You ask a lot of questions with a lot of anger in your voice. I just want you to know that. It doesn't make a person entirely comfortable.
Making people comfortable isn't my job.
Stay woke.
File in the Illuminati archive.
Okay, that's Keanu now, and here he is in Bram Stoker's Dracula in 1992. He's barely aged a day. How old are these photos? And who are all these women? Hollywood immortals?
The Illuminati has spread their message using the charisma of actors for centuries, but get this, they found a way to keep them alive so their star power never dies.
Hollywood's leading men are making themselves immortal using the blood of young women. They're all hundreds of years old.
Every ageless leading man is one of them. Nicolas Cage, Brad Pitt, Larry David, and the most bloodthirsty of them all, Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's why they all take 19-year-old models who we never see again for their blood.
Shit. Go to my next cleanup job. Someone on the internet found out Margot Robbie is CGI. Call me later.
Ricky, you gotta tell.
Now tell me, why would they make something like this?
No one got everything they want, but that's the responsibility of governing. And this is a deal is good news, I believe you'll see, for the American people. The agreement prevents the worst possible crisis, a default for the first time in the nation's history.
An economic recession, retirement accounts devastated, millions of jobs lost. It also protects key priorities and accomplishments and values that congressional Democrats and I fought long for.
The moon doesn't rotate. Right. We never see the backside. That means you could come and go in a spacecraft. We can't see squat. And then you've got helium-3 laying on the surface of the moon. Well, what is helium-3? Why is it so important? Shove it into a reactor and watch what happens to the reactor. Zero radiation. Clean thermal nuclear power. Whoever controls helium-3 will control the world. Well, that'll be the new source of power. That's what they're hiding.
So, this is what I mean when I say mud flood. So this is a typical mud flood building that you will see in London. Steps that lead up to the front door. You got your big window. But don't tell me that's a basement, brother. Don't do it. Don't tell me it was originally built like that. Because you see that air vent, the reason why they've got the air vent is so it doesn't rot underneath where the original front door really is. Let's have a look. So you can see the patchwork where the original window would have went all the way down. And can you see what I mean by a mud flood building now? It's a hazard. Your windows should not be on ground level. You can fall right through. Oh, I can't see. That just lets you know that there's levels. Look. You can fall through the window, bro. So when I say mud flood, I mean mud flood.
Do you know every US president is related, with the exception of one? What? So back in the early 2000s, this 12-year-old girl in 7th grade did this project, right, with her and her grandparents, and they did all this genealogy research, and they realized that every single US president, with the exception of one, is related to a king of England. King John.
What? Is this like real?
Yeah, it's completely real. There's been tons of research, tons of data to show it. Can you guess which one president is not related to the rest?
This is definitely racially motivated, and it's Obama.
It is not Obama. It is Martin Van Buren, which I didn't even know he was a president, but is that guy. With this information, there has been this conspiracy theory by a guy named Harold Baker. It is actually not the people that vote in these presidents. It is whether, like, between the two candidates, it's whichever one has a stronger bloodline to King John of England.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's really weird to think, like, what if there's a giant conspiracy theory that, like, you know, England's still, like, the
ruling the
still,
US.
Yeah, but through, like, descendants and puppets and stuff like that. It's crazy.
That's actually wild that Obama is related to George Bush.
Yeah.
What the hell?
A lot of you have already seen the video of the woman who began freaking out on the plane recently.
Either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two but I am telling you right now, that back there is not real.
Now, this video obviously started many theories. Some people believing she ran into some sort of NPC or ghost, and some have even gone as far as to theorize that she ran into some sort of shape-shifting reptilian. Now, obviously, those are just theories, and this will most likely get classified as a breakdown. But what's interesting is that there's been another video from the plane circulating of the person that some people believe that the woman was referring to. Some have even stated that his eyes looked a little strange in the clip. I want you to check out the clip and let me know what you think in the comments. Also, people have been having great success with a side hustle I put them onto. So if you want in on a smooth side hustle, I'll put the link in my bio.
Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night around like 2 or 3 a.m.? Yes. There's a 90% chance that when you wake up around 2 to 3 a.m. in the morning, that someone was watching you.
What do you mean someone was watching me?
I mean, someone was watching you. Someone or something was looking at you while you were sleeping. Why? It's literally your brain's way of going, hey, by the way, somebody's watching you.
I'm gonna show you guys a very strange video recorded by a couple of doctors at a creepy hospital in the US. It was late one night when they decided to take a break and investigate one of the haunted levels of the hospital that they were working at, this ER. Well, it is said that this ER is extremely haunted, but they did go inside and record everything. And this is what they caught on camera.
Oh my god, my head is huge. Chloe, so I can't even... Huh? Are you nervous?
Yes.
What? Chloe just moved herself. What?
Oh.
It's still weird though. You guys wave in the camera during the reflection.
After they spot a creepy doll in the middle of the hallway, they start getting that feeling that maybe things are not right. But even so, they continue on investigating the ER, and this is when things take a strange turn. Pay very close attention.
Where's my lights on? I don't like that. I don't like that.
They look like evil eyes. You guys can come in with me.
Yeah, of course you're gonna go with you.
Thanks. What was it? Feels weird? Same. This room feels weird. I don't like this. Ooh. The curtain moved.
No, it did.
Yeah, it did. It moved.
No,
It moved.
it
It
didn't.
moved. Yes, it did.
Why would it
It did.
move?
How do you not see that? Oh, okay.
Do y'all see what's going on? See how everybody and their mama is talking about what's going on with the submarine. It's a fucking distraction. I'm not saying it's fake. I'm not saying it was planned. I'm saying it's being so promoted to take your attention off something else. They do this all the time. They pick one story and then talk about it all week to keep you focused on that one thing. The other week, it was just NYC and the wildfires. And then it was the YNW Melly trial. Why they're not talking about the lab-grown meat that was just approved for the USA? Why are they not talking about the 500 Pakistans that was found dead trying to escape to Greece? Bro, it's hundreds of stories like this every single day. So when they choose to promote one thing, they're trying to take your attention off something else. And it works every single time. Focus on yourself. Focus on what you can control. Love y'all.